Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute, man. It's really been a minute. How's everyone doing? How's everyone going, man? Good to see everyone in here. Really good to see everyone in here. I hope everyone is feeling well, feeling healthy during these, trying times. Not been streaming for a little bit. I took an unexpected vacation, so I said, hey, why not do that? So I took some time off, but I'm back at it, and sadly, I'm not going to be continuing the Persona 5 stream tonight. Don't worry, it's not gone, it's not gone. It's still going to happen. It's still going to happen. But what I'm doing is I'm deciding to, spice them things up, man. I'm saying, let's change up the game. Let's change everything up. So we're going to be playing through a game that I've actually played once, but it was so long ago, I can barely remember anything. That's being Pokemon Black 2, but this is technically my first time playing through it, like, where I can actually remember things. And decided, hey, let me give myself a challenge. We're gonna be doing some like Nuzlocking, man. You gotta love me a good old Nuzlocke challenge. So for those of you who do not know, a Nuzlocke basically is Pokemon on hard mode. I'm gonna be sticking with the basic rules. One, if a Pokemon faints, it's dead. You have to put it in a PC box or release it. Two, you must name every Pokemon you have to build a connection. Three, you must catch the first Pokemon you see on any route. You only get one chance to do that. And I believe that's it. I could be missing some big rule. I could go harder and, disable I can't use potion stuff, but I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm a pretty mediocre Pokemon player. I haven't played a good challenge Pokemon game in quite a bit, minus Poke MMO, but that's a whole different bag of worms. But yeah, man, I already started up the emulator, but here we are, guys. Yeah. So let me just see how that's doing. Let me make sure the chat's going. Let me just send something in chat, just testing this out. Yeah, let's just see if that pops up on screen. Let's just check. I want to make sure that's going. Yeah, that's good. Here, let me make that chat a bit bigger for y'all. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make our shadow a bit larger, man. We gotta get that nice background going. So you guys, I hope you guys have been safe during these trying times of COVID, man. The whole thing sucks. But I actually am vaccinated now, so I mean that's a positive I can see right now. So that's something big that's happened in my personal life. But man, it's good to be back on YouTube streaming. I love doing this. This is my favorite thing on earth. But yeah, let's hop back into this. That's right, the world is wildly happy. Yeah, so I know this was kind of like extra content they wanted to add from the original development cycle of Black and White, so they said, hey, let's just make a sequel game. So they did that. From what I played last time, or from what I used to play, I actually started a personal run, but I barely even got far in that. I got past like the ranch. That's it. But the most I can remember before I lost my copy, or I still have it somewhere, but like I just have not picked it up. But before I lost my place in my OG Black and White 2 run, when that first came out, all the way back in, I forget how long, but I believe I had gone to like some ship, I believe, and it had something to do with Plasma, Team Plasma. That's like the most I can remember. Alrighty, so gentlemen, we're a boy, man. I mean, I don't think there's any significant difference between the boy or the girl in the game. Because I know, a lot of speedrunners in Heart Gold and Soul Silver will choose the girl over the guy because apparently the dialogue animations are much faster, which I think it's wild. I never thought of that. Here, let me just adjust this. No, I do not want to do that. Yo, who do we got in here? Hey, what's good, boys? Let me just pull up the chat. Yo, what's up, Prince? How's y'all doing? Good to see everyone in here, man. We got everything going. We got the chat going. We got everyone in here. Let me just adjust my window. Sorry about that. The audio is going to skip when I move it around, but that's just, I want to make sure I can see the chat. Yeah, man, it's been a long time since I've, like, picked up this game. It really has. I'm just trying to adjust this so I can see the bottom. And I am having some issues. Just bear with me, guys. We've got this. Let me just minimize this so I can pull this more up. There we go. There we go. There we go, man. Yo, Short Stack, what's up, man? But no, we're back in this. We are back in playing some good old games. Not Persona 5, though. That will continue sometimes this week. I'm not sure when, but that's going to continue sometime soon. So we're going to name ourselves Narpaz, the classic channel name, the classic R name, and it really is. But I hope everyone here is doing fine. If anything's big happen to you, say in the chat, man. I'd love to hear about it. Our name is Narpaz. Yes, it is. Well, Narpaz. Our rival. I do remember this guy's name is Hugh, man. Yeah, we're gonna... yeah, we'll keep it Hugh. I mean, you got what should we name our rival? I'll take your guys' input on this. Let me adjust my mic. Apparently it's peaking, but... Is there anything you guys want to name the rival in particular? All names are suggested. Come on. Let's hear them. You guys got any names? No, feel free to put them in the chat. I don't know. We could always just be bland and stick with like the original name. But like, are we gonna do that? Dot 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 dot. Okay. Should we do dot 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 dot? I think we should do dot 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 dot. Oh, Tevin. I like that. Let's do Tevin, man. All right, Tevin's the name then. Let's get it lower. Are you a monster that capitalizes all of your names of Pokemon? I used to be a monster before I learned proper punctuation from English, man. English class. Very important class. Tevin, there we go. Let's get right into this. Tevin, did I get that right? Yes, ma'am. Narpaz, I'm going to entrust you with a Pokemon. I'm sure you'll be great partners. The moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. See, you're just concurrent viewers. That's what I'm saying, yeah. Or that's also a good point. Sometimes certain Pokemon need certain like emphasis on their names, like Arceus or something like that. Alright, let's just skip right through the dialogue, man. This is just the basic, you know, professor like crap they tell you at the beginning of the games. Oh, we're starting in winter. Despite it, I think, being, yeah, summer now. Game Freak presents. Yeah, man. I was talking to a friend about this, regarding like the chibi styles. I talked to a few people about this. I understand the hate towards the chibi styles. I mean, yeah, it looks kind of goofy, but like, I prefer that like the 2D, the bit art style, like 8-bit or 16-bit art style compared to like, you know, the modern 3D graphics. They're okay. I just think this looks a lot more timeless. Like intros like that are like really nice. Pixel art is just a beauty in its own, man. Let's get into this. Oh. Ah, the music. You got a call? Oh. Oh, hi. Why, Aria Juniper, I think. It's been far too long. What can I do for you? ... Wow, a Pokédex for my child? Why, that's great. I think a journey would be wonderful. It would be a wonderful experience. Yo, boys. Wow. What now? Is she already here? Alright, whatever. I believe it's our rival, Bianca, yeah. So if you play Black and White, that's one of your rivals from the original games. And I know her brother, I do remember her brother becoming a gym leader. So, I mean, hey, what was his name? Clarence? I feel like that's wrong. I don't think it's Clarence, man. Think about that. Man, but no, since I've been gone, man, I've been paying attention to YouTube, but man, things have gone wild. You know, the EDP 445 allegations, that's crazy. Prince sent me a meme about it, though. It was like, what was it? It was of, you know, if you play Persona 5, Kamoshida, it was Kamoshida's face replaced with EDP 445s with on, and that was hilarious, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pokemon Coliseum had a great look as well. Do you want to have a Pokemon? Of course I want to put. What if I just said no? I do know what a Pokedex is. Alright. None of this stuff is important, but we're just going to see how far we can get. I mean, I'm not sure if I want to make this into a... Who knows? Maybe I'll make this into a series, but I also have a few other things outside of streaming that I have to do, and also the Persona 5 playthrough. What makes this a bit different is I'm streaming on my laptop now instead of my main PC, due to the fact that my main PC is absolute garbage. I'm blessed to have it, but man, that's been non-stop issues for me. So I said, let me just get OBS set up on my laptop and get everything else on here. Oh, let me move my cursor out of the way. But yeah, I just decided, hey, let's rock with this. Oh, there's our rival, Tevin. Why did I say Travis? Oh my goodness. All right, Tevin. Hey, all right. But no, man. The EDP 445 things, people are acting like it's big news. It's big news in the regards that, you know, they were able to bait him like that. But there were allegations that came out a few months or maybe a year back regarding this thing, and you know, it was kind of overlooked. Or he made a response to it, which was like, "Do you think I would ruin my life over this?" And you know, I was like, "Okay, yeah, I get. I mean, that's like a suitable apology to an extent, or defense, whatever." But yeah, can you guys see that? I'm just seeing. Oh, can you guys not see that too well? The chat box? Huh. Strange. All right, wait. How about now? Wait, let me check that. Alright. Alright, wait. Let me just fix NDS real quick. I don't think you guys can see that too well. NDS, there it is. Let me unlock that. Just right. I think it's boom. Oh, shift. Is it? How do I do this? Wait, it was. Yeah, I don't know why the top screen's cut. It's kind of strange. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's fix that a bit. All right, like that. Yeah, there we go. We got that fixed. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just a small streamed issues that I have. You can tell I haven't been streaming a little bit. I'm just kind of getting my bearings. It's like when you're on a boat, man. You're on a boat and you're like getting on there and you're on the waters now, and you know the boat starts shaking, you slide everywhere and you fall off. It's like that. But hey, we'll get our sea legs back. We'll get our bearings back. You know, this is just a minor hiccup. But no, the EDP thing is kind of strange to see. Because I never liked... People were saying I looked at him like an idol, which, I mean... I find it a bit strange that you'd view him as an idol, but, like... To each his own. But it's kind of weird, you know... He was such a big, like, thing in meme culture. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's such a big meme. Like, his reactions, that kind of thing. So... Yeah, you see people in his little comments, like, saying, oh, it wasn't that bad what he did, but... Listen, man, if you're doing that, you need some serious help. What? Oh, also, yesterday I was on Instagram. Call Me Carson apparently posted something. Yeah, the good old Call Me Carson guy. I'm surprised. I'm glad to see he's still alive, but that was big. I remember going on Twitter. This was like, it was up for like 5 minutes before he took it down. It was a video of him playing with his cat, and it was just people were shocked, rightfully so. I have not seen that man post about anything. You know, the last big media attraction he had was the Ludwig thing, I believe, where during his 24-hour stream, Ludwig got a text from Carson that said, I forget what it said, but that was like the first big time we've heard from him since, you know, he dropped off the face of the earth after the situation. I wouldn't say... I mean, I guess allegations, but from what I saw, I mean, that was pretty damning evidence to look at. But that's besides the point. Those are some big things that's been happening. I mean, not much other than that has been happening. I've been playing a bit of Fire Emblem Awakening, actually. I pulled out my old 3DS XL, and, you know, I said, you know, I mean, I like 3 houses, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, back to the EDP thing. I'm sorry I'm not paying much attention to chat, but no, it's the memes as well. He was so ingrained. Like, if you were to even, like, everywhere, man. He was everywhere. Like, his reactions, you know, etc., etc. He's so ingrained in that meme culture that it's like, oh, dang, I'm surprised he did that. I'm just not even paying attention to the game anymore, but... Yeah, man, Fire Emblem Awakening. I finally decided to sit down and play it, and I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm on chapter 9, because a friend of mine suggested it, because I'm like, oh yeah, 3 houses is good. I like 3 houses, but, I mean, I kind of want a more traditional Fire Emblem game. The one thing I'm not too crazy about 3 houses is that the professor system, I'm not too hyped about that for some reason. It's okay. I mean, I would preferably just, like, story 1. Do Bianca's theme. I'm sorry it's too late, but no, Bianca's theme is a straight bop, man. I will say that. Oh, I forgot to grab my Pokemon. Well, that's the end of the Nuzlocke, guys. I didn't get my Pokemon. Nuzlocke over. Alright, so, if you know me, I believe the best starter, just definitively, is our boy. The one, the only. Yeah, I would let chat decide, but I already have my heart set on a certain Pokemon. That being the one, the only, Oshawott. That's right, boys. We rocking with Oshawott. Now, any other Nuzlocke, I'd probably let you guys choose, but just this one, since it's my first time playing, I'd like to rock with a Pokemon of my choosing. Oh, wow. You and Oshawott a perfect match. Alrighty. Yeah, what should we name... Alright, what... Oh, it's a girl. What should we name her, guys? You guys got any names for the female Oshawott? Feel free to say them. I'd like to hear this. Let's hear this. This is not gonna be the only Nuzlocke I started. I'm in the Prince and I are working on a little project. Maybe you might see a Nuzlocke co-stream, but hey, I'm not spilling any beans. That's all I'm saying. That's something to look forward to in the future. Cause I kind of wanted to get my bearings. If we're gonna be doing a challenge, I'd like to be rightfully prepared. Oh, a Shannon. I like that. I actually really like that name. Or Big Sister. I mean, Big Sister would work better due to Samurott. If you've seen Samurott, man, you know what I'm talking about. Samurott's a massive unit. I like a Shani though. That's one name I like that name. I kind of mess with that name. Yeah, let's do a Shani. There's also a bit of a delay. I'm not sure how much, but I thought for my timer it was like a few seconds. But in streaming, a few seconds could be minutes. Alright, Shani. Checking if I spelled that right. Yeah, Shani. That's what we're gonna rock with, man. But man, a lot of stuff has happened since I've just took a few weeks off from streaming. But what else has happened since that? I mean, internet drama-wise, not that much. Besides the Call Me Carson and the EDP thing, not that much I can think of. Oh, on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen my quote of a tweet. It was apparently, the Oscars was I think last night. I don't know. I do not care. The Oscars are not my thing. Oh, Ashanti. Okay. Ashanti. My bad. But the Oscars was a few nights ago. Apparently a Pinocchio film won an award. I never heard of it. I never saw any ads for it, but it was terrifying, legitimately scary. Wait, let me pull up my Twitter actually. I want to show you guys this real quick. You go to OBS real quick. Open OBS. You guys gotta see this. You gotta see this. This is quite literally something else. Let's pull up new source. Window capture. Yeah, you guys can see that now. But let me go to my profile. But look at this. Alright, look at this thing. Dude, this Pinocchio's is supposed to be a kid's movie, not just a family movie. Imagine trying to watch that with your kids, bro. Look at him. Look at the man. What is this? It's terrifying. There are some things you should never do live action, and this is one of them. He's terrifying. This is pure fear right here. This is what I'm scared of. If I were to go in a dark room and, if I were ever to get scared in a dark room, this is what I'd be scared of. Because, my God, that is terrifying. It got 2 nominations, but still, that is pure terror right there. I don't know what they were thinking design-wise, but they went for this humanoid wooden boy look. I guess that's Pinocchio. Well, that's what Pinocchio is, a wooden boy. But, I don't know, man. That is something in its own that witness and behold. I just can imagine the board meeting, them sitting down all right, boys, what are we gonna do for the Pinocchio movie we want to put out? They're oh, let's just do this design. God help you. And was this a Disney movie? That's my question. And then the Twitter replies are hilarious. As always, as much of a toxic cesspool that is Twitter, it has some banger replies, man. Banger replies. But my, oh my. I wanted to share that with y'all. I don't know. Call me crazy, but that is just something weird in its own right. I mean, my only question is who put that out? Because I wasn't sure if it was Disney. Because I don't think I ever saw that on like Disney Plus. I don't think they ever promoted that. And I'm pretty sure Pinocchio is no longer in the public domain, so must have been Disney. But Disney, you gotta stop with your live action reboots. The Lion King was. Did you guys like the Lion King, the live action Lion King? I have mixed feelings on it. I thought some aspects were pretty solid, but the others was like, Exactly. No one has ever seen that. No one heard of it until like that was brought up in that tweet, man. That's the crazy thing about it. Like it's so the boy wooden look is just so creepy in its own right. Alright, so yeah, the Unova region. That's what I for some reason was thinking about like, oh, what's the region for Black and White? I'm like, oh, it's the Hoenn region. I'm like, no, that's not right. That's Ruby and Sapphire. I'm like, it took me a minute for me to like sit down and realize, oh yeah, it's the Hoenn region. But man, this game has some great music, I'll say. But man, that Pinocchio thing, I could not imagine. I would never want to show that to my kids. I think if I were shown that as like a young child, that would be terrifying. Ugh. And you know, there's the probability that there was a child scarred by that movie. There's definitely a high chance, because who wouldn't be terrified? That was a modern horror masterpiece. Who knows? I'll look more into that Pinocchio movie, see if I can come up with like anything for next stream in that regards of like talking about that. But man, I just find it baffling. Like, who would think, oh, that's a good idea, let's put that in a child's movie? God, man. Movie companies, am I right? But no, I mean, do you guys watch the Oscars? Because I don't. I think the last time I kind of fell off of award show. I mean, I'll tune in occasionally. You'll see, oh, Grammys, let me see who wins. Or, oh, let me see who wins this movie. I wouldn't even show that to my lunch, man. I would never show that to my dog. Ugh. But no, a lot of those award shows, I feel, there's some that are very, like, well, like, represented, I guess, or they feel represents the general consensus of the audience. You know what I mean? Like, Parasite winning, made sense, because a lot of audiences who saw that movie said, oh yeah, it should win. But there are things like, there's times where something should have won, like movie or song or whatever of the year, or game of the year, and it lost. Like, in my opinion, I wasn't too happy with The Last of Us 2 winning game of the year. I thought, there were much better games. And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating it just because, I like Ellie. I do like Ellie as a character. I just felt it's the same. I felt her character was so poorly portrayed and written in The Last of Us 2, and her motivations were all screwed up. That I was like, the story really killed it in that game. And I mean, I don't know. That's just a lot of the times with award shows that you're going to see, like things that are not the general feelings of the audience. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was rigged. Like, what was it running up against? Wait, let me double check. What was The Last of Us 2 running up against? Did it win? Yeah, Game of the Year 2020. Sorry, I'm just taking a... I'm sorry I'm getting distracted on the thing, but I just want to check this out. It's like 9:27, so... I have things to do in the morning, but I'm going to keep streaming, don't worry. So, Game of the Year 2020. I'm on IGN. So, let me see here. Let me see. What won Game of the Year? If you guys know that, please send it in chat. I mean, what was the runner-up for against The Last of Us 2? Let me see. I'm sorry this is taking me a second. I just want to see what was in the category of... Yeah, Game of the Year. So you had Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing New Horizons, and The Last of Us Part 2. It's baffling that that somehow The Last of Us 2, yeah, that Ghost of Tsushima, man, that was a phenomenal game. And you're telling me it was beat out by Last of Us 2? Listen, no hate to Naughty Dog or anything, or if you like the game, man, that's good. I'm not hating on you, but I'm just saying, Ghost of Tsushima or Doom Eternal, both games were super well put together and beautiful. I think, you know, it should have gone to at least either of those two. I just felt Last of Us 2 did not deserve to win Game of the Year. Oh, I'll take a drink of my water. I'll take a drink of my lemon LaCroix. But man, you know, that's a lot of award shows, though. You know, you could sit down and watch an award show, but I don't think the way they conduct the voting, it's not by the audience. And this is the thing, like, there are quite a few, like, A Silent Voice, man. I think A Silent Voice at one point was up for... Wasn't it up for an Oscar? Lemon LaCroix, yes, man. Lemon LaCroix is great. Not liquor, LaCroix. Yeah, so here's the thing. A Silent Voice, you know, if you've seen that movie's a... Oh, that movie is something else, man. That is a movie I've cried at. I will say with pride I've cried at that movie. Oh my gosh. But it did not win. Or it was nominated for an Oscar. I believe it was nominated for an Oscar, but it didn't win anything. And the whole reason why is because, you know, the people who were voting, like, oh, who should win the Oscar, yada, 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 said it was, like, an animated movie, that's why. Which is, that movie was robbed of, like, what it needed. That's what I'm so mad about, because there were so many great movies who were robbed because, you know, it's not like they're even rolling with box office. You know, sometimes they'll roll with box office. But still... It's just, like, wild that there's so many games who, you know, get screwed out of, like, a chance of getting an award that it so desperately needs. And, you know, at the end of the day, it's an award's an award. Like, that type of stuff, yeah, industry-wise, it did pretty well in the industry. But, you know, if you were to really sit down and, like, ask the common man, I think it's more important what the common man has to say about, like, you know, a game. Or, like, the gaming community as a whole has to say about a certain game than just some industry figureheads. I feel most of the time it's too much personal bias in these award shows. Now, the Grammys, there are times that I believe Kanye West should have won when his My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies. I was not a big I was young at the time, so I didn't know who Kanye was. But looking back on it now, man, he had good competition, and I'm not saying the person who Adele won that, and my mad respect to Adele. I like Adele too. But, you know, I think that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy should have won that. It's just, all of these award shows and everything in between, you know, I feel they do not speak truth to, you know, what we as the audience feels. Alright, we're in our first battle. Let's get back in here. Oh, sorry. Alright, Shawnee, you got this. We got this, boys, don't worry. I mean, I don't know, that's, there are times, alright, I want to take a look at our stats when we're done with this. So our speed is not on our side here. Damage-wise, we're doing pretty fine. Our attack's fine. I want to see what when we get a water move, I want to see what our special attack's like. Physical attack's pretty solid. I mean... Yeah, speed's definitely not on our side for this game, or for this starter, but hey, we'll hopefully level that out depending on what starter, or what other Pokemon we encounter. I don't think this game's many of the base Pokemon games are not very open about, you know, like Poke MMO. If you play through Poke MMO, you see a lot of, like, you can take a look at the EVs and IVs more in depth, and, you know, that's what whenever I play those games, I always check, those types of things. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. I don't think if this was Poke MMO, I would definitely have to be very careful with which starter I chose and the stats I got, because I could base because that game is a challenge in its own. That's its own beast, man. You have to be super careful on Nuzlocke. I've Nuzlocked Black and White with a few friends on Pokemon, and that is the most stressful experience I've ever played. I mean, I've played Dark Souls, but it's just, ugh. This is making me want to continue my Black and White run on my class. Dude. Oh, the DSi. Man. This game has a certain vibe about it, and this is at least where I started falling off Pokemon. I still love the series, and I still buy the games and play. But, like, Sun and Moon, I used to hate Sun and Moon, but when Sword and Shield came out, that took my least favorite Pokemon spot. I despise Sword and Shield, man. Oh my goodness. I pre-ordered Sword and Shield. Ugh. I need to claim my, still need to claim the Pokemon I get with that, but man, Sword and Shield is its own mess, and it's so bad. It's so easy. It's so dumbed down. You know what I mean? Like, when a game is so dumbed down, it's unbearable to play. That's how I feel when I play Sword and Shield. Like, I just can't get through it. It's so dumbed down. There's, like, no challenge. It's so handholdy. You know, the world feels, like, so linear. I mean, say what you want about... The original Black and White felt very linear, I will say. That's one thing I could say about Black and White I did not care for, was the linearity of its map. But at least it gave you a good challenge, and there was a lot of other things that saved the game. But Sword and Shield is so handholdy, and it's... Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Black and White was still is a very, you know, controversial entry in the series, because there are people who love this game to death, which, yeah, I have a few friends who do. I mean, I love this series. This game, I wouldn't put it... It was in my top... It's probably second place in my favorite Pokemon games. Because I usually rank Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and like the Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl as the same things. It shares the same mechanics. For me, those are, you know, my favorite games in the series. But Black and White is definitely like top 10, probably number 2. But they're like, these games, I will say, maybe my opinion will change at the end of the run. Maybe this will become my first favorite Pokemon, or at least in my top 1 category. See, I think the better way to rank your, the best way to rank Pokemon games, I don't feel like you can have a top 10. You know, the S tier to D tier list. Yeah, that's the best way to rank Pokemon games, in my opinion. Because you can't just have one favorite Pokemon game. You at least gotta have a second. You know what? One game do you guys remember the Pokemon Rangers series? Dude, the Pokemon Rangers series, oh, so underrated, but my goodness, did the music slap. So, I remember, I got one for the Nintendo DSi. Dude, Pokemon Rangers, that's what I'm talking about, Sonic, man. Pokemon Rangers is such an underrated entry in the series. It's the equivalent of Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story, essentially. I mean, that's the best way I can compare it to. These games get so underrepresented and they're lost to time. I'd love to see a Pokemon Rangers for the Switch, because we all agree that the Switch's touchscreen is very underutilized. I don't think there's ever really been a Switch game that really promotes the touchscreen ability that I've played. Oh, you're with Oshawott. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Oh, what? Thank you. Alright, Potion. So our challenge starts when we get Pokeballs. Oh, Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. You know, maybe I'll do a run-through of Explorers of Sky. Because, my goodness, man. I love Explorers of Sky. Oh, that speeds up the game. But Explorers of Sky is one of my favorite Mystery Dungeon games. Red Rescue Team is good. I don't know. I didn't hate it. But Explorers of Sky... Alright, Gates to Infinity... I need to finish that game. From what I played, I didn't care for it. I thought it was a game, alright. It wasn't fun. Oh, Pokemon Conquest. That's what you're talking about, Prince. Let me just expand chat. But yeah, man, Pokemon Conquest is its own type of thing. Oh, such a great game, Pokemon Conquest. My one friend who loves the Fire Emblem series actually has never played Pokemon Conquest, and I've been getting on him to play it, because Pokemon Conquest is an absolute banger right there. Yeah, see, that at that point in my life, my brother had handed me. I got a bit of Red and Blue. I didn't get Red and Blue to my brother had a Game Boy Advance that I still have. I have a few of his. He handed it over to me. Played a bit of them. I never played. I got Red and Blue years later from a friend. I need to return that to him, but he gave that to me because he didn't have a Game Boy, at least at the time. Now he does, so I have to return that to him. But Red and Blue, I think, you know, it's a good game. I do like it. I feel Explorers of Sky had, you know, a more emotional story and, you know, a more telling story than, you know, the basic. To be fair, I never really got that deep into Red and Blue, so I cannot say its story is better or not. But I felt Explorers of Sky had that hook that really drove you in it. I felt it was more story-based, or was more heavy with the implication of its story, rather than when I was playing through Explorers, Red and Blue Rescue Team. I felt that, you know, the story almost felt like a side seat, which, I mean, I think if you're a more story-driven person, which I kind of am, for those types of games, I'd recommend sitting down and playing. If you've not played Explorers of Sky, sit down and play it. But yeah. Oh, also, you know, speaking of Explorers of Sky, I remember. Did anyone watch the YouTuber Hardy Tech Yo-Yo? You know, that Pokemon YouTuber. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, the 3DS and I will say the 3DS ones were kind of bad. The Switch one is okay. It's a good port, or a remake, I guess, of the Red and Blue Rescue Team. But if you guys, Hardy Tech Yo-Yo, I brought him up because I remember I was on a train. I was going from New York, back to where I live. So that was a thing I was doing. I was on a train and we were in Baltimore at the time, and I remember I'd seen him on the. I'm pretty sure I saw him on the train because he had a computer. I was playing Explorers of Sky, so I remember seeing him on the train. I was watching his content at that age, and I'm like, oh, I wanted to go up and say hello to him. I really did, but I didn't. I didn't go up and say hello to him. I wanted to say like, oh, Hardy, I love your content, but I didn't. So that was an interesting experience. I'm pretty sure that was him. It could have just been a random stranger who looks like Hardy, but hey, that's besides the point. If I feel in my heart that I saw Hardy, I saw Hardy. But man, that was one of the. Not the first time I've met a YouTuber. The first time I actually met a YouTuber was Shane Dawson. Yeah, the Shane Dawson. That dude's tall, might I say. That guy was a giant. Yeah, man, Hardy. I saw him. He was wild. He seemed like a nice enough guy. I wanted to go up and say hi, but I was too shy. I was like, oh, I don't want to, you know, go over and bother him. But no, I met Shane Dawson as well, man. Shane, he was doing a book signing in New York, and my sister wanted to go see it, so we took one of my family members lives in New York, so we went up there, and where she was working was where she was working. She worked at Barnes & Noble, I believe, and that's where he was there, so we got to go see him, and I have a signed copy of his book somewhere, but you know, I talked to him and Joey Graceffa, and that was an interesting experience, you know. He was... Alright, so Shane was a nice guy, I will say. He was very awkward, but he was a nice enough guy. Shane is, listen, no hate to Shane. I mean, sure, what he did was wrong. Very wrong, actually. Oh, Nuzlocke starts. I mean, he was... Joey, dude, man, Joey was very... I will say, I prefer Joey over Shane, because Joey was just a lot nicer to me. Because Joey was chill. But now Shane is... Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, our first encounter is a Patrat. Oh, wonderful. A level 3 Patrat. Let's just get this Patrat in our party. But no, Joey and Shane were interesting. The next... I've not met a lot of YouTubers, I will say. I've met... Dude, Joey is a cool dude. I wonder... do you guys remember Escape the Night series? I was rewatching that recently. Man, that was a fun series to sit down and watch. No, not Joey's World Tour. I mean Joey Graceffa. Not like Joey. No, not. I hope to never meet Joey's World Tour. That is. Ugh. That is someone I would not like to meet. Just the way he eats bothers me. Oh my god. Ugh. No, wait, Sonic, you met Joey's World Tour? Dude, that would be... There are two different things. So, you know, the skinny, lanky Shane Dawson versus the absolute unit that is Joey's World Tour. Is Joey's World Tour still uploading? That's my question. If he has been, that's... I remember when Leafy did a video on him. Oh, also, Leafy got banned on Instagram. That's crazy. Or no, he got banned on Twitter. My bad. Leafy got banned on Twitter. But that's like... Alright, we have to name her Patrat. What should we name him, y'all? Drop some names in the chat. Come on, let me see them names. Could be on the Rat Pack after Frank Sinatra. Little Cheesa. Okay, good. We could name him Tekashi or 6ix9ine. What do you guys think of the name 6ix9ine? Because he's a rat. What do you guys think? I 6ix9ine just that seems like a bit. Well, Tekashi, yeah. Let's name him Tekashi. I think we should go with Tekashi. Y'all fine with Tekashi? T-E. Would I be able to? Yeah, I think I'm able to. T-E-K. Where's K on here? It's an alphabetical order. My brain's set to keyboard. Tekashi. Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine, boys. Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Listen, we're not cursing him. Listen. Patrat is a questionable Pokemon. I think, you know, he's gonna... Listen, we're gonna change the name Tekashi 6ix9ine. We're gonna make it into our Patrat, man. I want to get our Tekashi... I want to see Tekashi 6ix9ine, the Patrat trending on Twitter. That's what we should do, man. We're gonna reinvigorate the name. We're reinvigorating the name, Prince. Don't worry, we're fine. Okay, wait, there's a Pokeball up there. I mean, yeah... Listen... Aren't we all a little bit of a... I'm not saying, you know, no one's perfect. No one's perfect. But, like, I mean... Was he a snitch? Yeah, he was a snitch. I will say, from what... Well, then again, what the people were doing were a crime. And in that scenario, when, you know, he was facing a lot of charges. Like, some he could go to federal prison for a long time, man. I don't know. It's the question of, you know, if you were in his shoes, would you snitch? He's a bit of a snitch, but, like, you know, it's not like he did it out of his own. He did it to save his own skin, yes. But at the end of the day, it was still, you know, I don't know. We can never say. I don't know how to. The situation. I think the situation goes both ways. I thought didn't he come out on parole? No, this is not Prince's stream, but no, you're welcome. Prince is in the stream, man. You can come stay by. Come stay. Yeah, heck yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. But no, Tekashi, I believe he got out on house arrest a little bit ago, and he was hyping himself up. He was doing a lot of, like, promotion and things. He was doing some things on Twitter and Instagram, so, I mean, I guess but, like, he has to be careful now that he's out, because, you know, people are gonna go after him. Yeah, did he come out? Oh, wait, alright. Well, we can't catch him, so we still have to fight these guys. Wait. Let me just look this up. Tekashi 6ix9ine. Because I know he was talking to his parole officer about doing live shows. Wait, what? He's doing shows? Yo, what? No way! The man's out and was already doing, like, shows? Oh my goodness. Alright, Tekashi. I mean, good for him? Apparently, that is crazy. Well, especially since COVID, I'm surprised he's out doing that. I'm surprised he got his parole officer to let him. That's what I'm pretty shocked about, man. After something like that, I'm surprised the guy said, yeah, let's let him. But man, I mean, Tekashi's apparently back out on the streets. I gotta be careful, man. He's gonna come after me for this live stream. He's gonna pull up to my house one day, knock on the door, and he's gonna kidnap me. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but man, I wouldn't put it past 6ix9ine. But no, he did not waste any time. As soon as he got out, he's like, all right, let's go make some more money. God, man, he's a weird guy. His whole look. I didn't care for a lot of his music either. I mean, it was okay. It's just not my type of rap, you know. I'm not like. I like rap. I really like all. He is chasing the bag. I like all kinds of music, but man, Tekashi. I'm not even sure if we can classify his music as music. I think the only. Do you remember? The first time I heard of him was during the One Etika stream. He watched a song called Como. It was the gay hip hop parody of Gummo or whatever, or something like that. It was something, that song. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it was one of that videos. I remember singing and laughing my ass off. It was so funny. I looked at the song afterwards and I was just like, this is kind of trash. Tekashi he has an interesting voice though. I mean, if anything, his voice is what really brings him the money, I feel, or makes his music less generic than it already is. I mean, man, you gotta say that his voice is real. I feel what draw, and his look as well. Like, look at the dude. He has rainbow hair, you know, rainbow teeth. You know, he ate too many Skittles. Now look at his teeth. But man, Tekashi is a fucking madman. But I mean, hey, I guess good for him for getting back out there trying to make money. I mean, I don't know. But I'm surprised he's out. Also, Whole Lotta Red. I wanna take this moment to talk about Playboi Carti's album, A Whole Lotta Red. I was re-listening to it recently, and man, oh my god, it's not great. I tried giving it a second. There's a few good songs on there, but ugh, the whole album itself is so bad. I hope he's not. He would probably. I mean, well, someone who takes like a music theory class. History and music's not really talked about, well, I'm not even in it. I'm in a choir class. Like our director though makes us study music theory, so I don't know. Maybe they do talk about that, but usually with music theory or like that type of things. I mean, Playboi. I listen to him occasionally, but it's really Playboi Carti is you have to like him in order to listen to him. Like, you have to be. It's a sound that not everyone likes. It's that type of thing. I mean, that's any music, but it's more so hard pressed, I would feel. All right, what are we doing this? Alder, I believe. Yeah, is he the champ? No, he's not the champion. I believe it's I think it's Iris. I don't know, but no, Playboi Carti is. Playboi Carti is like black licorice, or not black licorice. What's a better way? No, Playboi Carti is like the purple Skittle. Either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between. You know what I mean? Like, Playboi Carti is. I feel that's the best. Yo, what's up, Suarez? Yes, sir. We're doing my first playthrough in a long time of Black 2. Essentially, my first playthrough. But no, man, I feel that's the best way I can sum up how I feel about his sound. His sound's like, I wouldn't say him as a person, but his sound is like black licorice or a purple Skittle or pomegranate. The flavor pomegranate. I mean, listen. Purple Skittles, like, on certain days, hit different. Well, they're not my favorite flavor. They do hit different, right? What does this guy want me to do? Oh, okay. I have to go to Route 20. Who do we have leading? Alright, we got Tekashi 6ix9ine. Alright, yeah, we're good. Alright, wait for it. I want to get our grinding up a little bit. So I believe this is a new route. Yeah, alright, battle. But no, man, Purple Skittles. What are you guys' opinion? Alright, so we have... Psycho says he likes Purple Skittles. I mean, I don't hate Purple Skittles, man. They're pretty good. What do you guys think about Purple Skittles? Let's hear everyone else's views on the controversial topic of Purple Skittles. You know, I don't give a crap about your political party. I want to hear about your opinion on purple Skittles. That's gonna make or break our friendship. Well, let's hear. Uh-oh. I gotta be careful on the topic of purple Skittles. Well, Prince, what Prince? Do you not like purple Skittles? Is that the thing? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's just switch train. Don't worry. I need to start paying more attention to the game. Yeah, dude, red Skittles. Ooh. Super good. Alright, we're just gonna speed that. Yeah, let me just speed through these trainer fights. But yeah, man. Okay, do I have a potion in my bag? I feel like, yeah, a lady gave us. There we go. I'm sorry, it's taking me a minute to remember my keybind. My key bindings for these. Yeah, let's just use it. But no, yeah, the rest I will. Green is kind of good. I do like green apple. The flavored green apple. That's kind of good, I will say. Now let's just speed through this. Boom, 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 run the fight. But man, green's a solid flavor. I will say that. You want to hear an interesting fact? I remember reading back a while ago. It was apparently, you know, M&Ms, the candies. Apparently, they have different flavors. Like the outside casings have different flavors. That could be BS, but I remember hearing about it. I didn't believe it. Turn your text speed fast. Oh yeah, true. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I committed the unholy act of not setting my text speed to high. I'm very sorry. You're gonna pour Dr. Pepper on yourself? Don't do that. Also, another reason why I like Gen 4 a bit more than Gen 5 is, and you can actually customize, you know, the frames of the text boxes. That's a big reason why I like Gen 5 or Gen 5. Customization-wise, Gen 5 was a bit weak, and you know, personal settings. But let me make sure that's saved. Or, like stuff like this, I kind of miss. My bad. Dude, don't on purpose. Don't do that to yourself, Prince. Listen, drink that Dr. Pepper. Oh, Prince was talking about this in one of his streams recently. It was Pepsi versus Coke. Now, call me a madman. I don't think there's a slight difference in the taste between Pepsi and Coke. Okay, so you know, Prince was describing it as a I mean, Dr. Pepper. I don't hate Dr. Pepper, but it's to the extent where, like, if you give me an option between a Coke, Pepsi, or Dr. Pepper, I'm either going to choose Coke or Pepsi. Or maybe if I'm in a certain mood, I'll, like, I still love Dr. Pepper, but, like, I don't know. Coke or Pepsi is really the way I swing when it comes to, or Sprite, you know, no. In my opinion, the best, it goes Sprite, Coke and Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, etc., etc., but there really is no, I mean, there's a small difference in that being, like, there's a, you have to be a cola professional. No! Oh my god! Yeah, okay. Oh, alright, gentlemen. Well, Tekashi69 lived a short life. Oh, wait, is this a wild Pokemon? Oh, come on. No, that's unfair. Okay, alright, we'll get our... Oh, wait, yeah, okay. Never mind, I'm stupid. Dude, I cannot believe I messed that up. We'll hit him with a water gun. Oh my gosh. I was debating the intricacies of Coke and Pepsi's, and Tekashi69 has bit the dust. Dang it, dude. Ugh. Alright, that sucks. I'm not a thief. Don't call me a thief. I haven't done anything yet. Well, yet. Alright, I don't think I've encountered a Pokemon here yet. The FBI's gonna get me. Oh no, they're gonna send their SWAT teams and they're gonna kick down my door. I cannot believe we just lost Tekashi 69. Yeah, that's true. It's not like we lost anyone. We lost someone very important. We lost the man, the myth, the legend. That is Tekashi 69. The first big celebrity. I would love to see this one. I should upload this one clip and like call it like Tekashi 69 dies or something like that. Tekashi 69 dead. It's just me yelling about how my Patrat just died. Watching it on Twitter trending. Okay, let me deposit him. Okay. Oh yeah, Deathbox. We gotta change the name. But that'd be pretty funny. That's my one claim to fame. I'll pull in like a lot of channel views via that, but that's it. That's like, you know what I mean? Like there's some channels we did lose them, guys. I hate to break it to you, but we lost Tekashi. We're just called RIP. That, you know, if I wanted, well, could he? That would be a good idea, but I'm worried that if I were to do, if that something like that were to happen, I'd get like charged with like defamation. Because isn't that defamation of character? I feel it is. I mean, oh man, I don't know. If it's defamation of character, we might be in up shit's creek without a paddle, as they say. But man, that would definitely pull in some views. Probably around like 300, maybe 1,000. Not 1,000 is being generous. It really would be a good idea. But hey, I mean, it sucks we lost Tekashi, man. Our team is not gonna be the same without him. Only one way to find out. Oh, it's worth the risk of getting a lawsuit against me. 100%. Oh, the Jake Paul fight. I want to talk about the Jake Paul fight while I'm here. Man, oh man, the Jake Paul fight. My God, what a crap fest that was. Did you guys? Thankfully, I mean that was a crap fest. That entire thing was a waste of time and money. Yeah, man, 30 subs, that's what it's all about. Listen, it may seem small to a lot of people, but to me that's a big, and it amazes me that there are 30 people willing to watch my content. And you know, I'd be happy staying at 30 subs if that means I would rather take, you know, quality over quantity in my opinion. The Shawnees are only one left, man. What a disappointment. Yeah. It really is though. Like, think of, so you're going in, you know, you had some okay title card fights, you know, they were fine. I'm not gonna hate on the title, like it's not the big title, like some mediocre fights, they're good. Yeah, same. But oh, Pidove, let's go. Okay, good. Okay, wait, I have to be very careful. What's his HP? Wait, let me just do some research real quick. HP available to Pidove. Do you guys think a tackle will kill him? Yeah, man, but no, that whole fight was terrible. Like the performances were the commentators were okay. I mean, Pete Davidson's probably not someone I would have chosen, but that was a whole different can of worms. People calling him a snake. But man, that whole thing is. DaBaby, should we name him DaBaby? Let's go. Yeah, I did say let's go. We should probably name him, man. I think we should mess around with DaBaby. Alright, you know what? Alright, let's hit him with a tackle. I don't think a tackle will kill him. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're A-okay. We're A-okay today. Use last item. But no, that whole fight, looking at it now, I was thinking about it, I'm like, you know, it kind of seems rigged. Prince, alright. What? Prince, why should we not name him DaBaby? Listen, Tekashi 69 was a cursed name, but give me, alright, let me hear your guys' cases for, put your guys' nicknames in chat, and we'll choose the one we think is the best. Oh? Let's go! Atta boys! Let's go! Another one! Alright, we're fine. But no, the whole Jake Paul and Ben Askren fight was awful. the big title guard fight, you know, they're coming out. Jake Paul comes out with a giant robot, and I was like, oh dear God. Oh my gosh, man. Jake Paul, that whole fight was... So it came down to, like, you know, barely a minute in, and the dude gets TKO. And keep in mind, this is a guy who was fighting in, you know, the UFC, and was an Olympian for wrestling. He went with Team USA. But he watches UFC highlights. You're telling me that one hit from Jake Paul in a padded glove knocked him out more than, you know, a professional, like a hand-to-hand UFC fighter? I just have a hard time believing that. Alright, put your nicknames in chat. We'll listen to all of them real quick. I don't want... Because apparently Prince is against the name, so we'll hear Prince's say in this. Let's hear what Prince has to offer, name-wise. Yeah, they definitely had something worked. I feel... You know, if I were to get decked by Jake Paul, which I mean I probably would if I fought the guy. I'm not going to say I'm like, oh, I beat him up. No, I'd lose. I would be pretty embarrassed. I mean, to be fair, he did make a ton of money. Yeah, the ref was something else. I mean, even still, he counted 10 seconds of TKO, and then the ref ended it a bit too early, I feel. I agree with you in that. The ref did end it a bit too early. But man, I don't know. That whole thing, there's definitely something fishy going on about. But you know what? No one's going to care. Because, you know, it's... The D'Amelio sisters making an appearance. Oh my! As soon as I heard Charlie and Dixie, I genuinely felt pure like, oh my God, what? Oh, Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio. Why were they even there? Ooh, Pelswick. I kind of like that name. Pelswick, yeah. But like, why were they there? They're TikTok stars. I hate when people are like. I get, like, oh, TikTok started, I'm like, oh, I'm TikTok famous, yada, yada, yada. I think, you know, internet celebrity-wise, I wouldn't consider TikTok a... You know what I mean? Like, they were, yeah, they handed the belt over to the guy, the fight before Jake Paul and Ben's fight, and then the Jake Paul fight, they handed out the belt, and I was like, what are you doing there? Like, in all seriousness, I was pretty confident Jake Paul was... No, if he names him... Ooh, But man, it's its own. It's crazy, that fight. That there were so many. Wasn't expecting Pete Davidson to be there, and then go into an interview with Jake Paul. He's like, kind of like, say, "Oh yeah, I love you, Jake." Then go into the next room and be like, "No, I couldn't have said I hated him. There's 8 guys that could beat me up." I'm like, you think they're gonna lay a finger on you on a live interview? That's such BS. I think we could rock with... I kind of like the name Pelswick. I think we should rock with Pelswick. Listen, we'll be more careful with Pelswick than we were with, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Pelswick, alright. Pelswick. Also, if you guys like the thumbnail on the starting soon screen, made by our boy Prince here, so go check him out. I'm pretty sure everyone here subscribed to him. I hope that he is. Oh, no! Oh my God! I'm on. Well, we are going to stick with Pels W, the Patub. Pels W, the Patub. Oh my God. Alright guys, welcome to the team Pels W, the Patub. My goodness gracious. Listen, I wasn't thinking. We're not gonna talk about that. Pels W is the new name of the Pidove. Let's just keep it going. How do I... Alright, wait. Man, my taskbar on my screen is... So if you see it hearing audio cut and like, that's fine. That's my audio being weird. Or not my audio, it's me messing around with the screen, because it's... The way my live... It's... How do I describe it? It's like my taskbar is covering the bottom screen of the game. But that's fine, alright, we'll rock with it. Pels W is the name we're gonna go with. Sadly, but hey, that's what we were given, and that's what we gotta work with. Oh my gosh. Pels W, guys. Okay, wait, let me... No, I don't. What do I want to do here? So, I think our best option right now is probably to go back and heal. That's probably our best option. I don't want to risk Well, one job. I had one job and I screwed it. Oh my god. We're but no, man, it's been, that whole fight was weird. Why were they there? Listen, I most of the time I can say like, oh, I kind of Pels W, Pdov eats lukewarm spaghetti on Wednesday, and that's what Pels W stands for. But no, here's the thing with like, I get when people say, oh, I don't like this content creator, but I understand why people may like their content. I can say that with most, the D'Amelios are the only ones I cannot say that 100% for. Like, I just don't, I get TikTok is like, I mean, I have TikTok. I've been on TikTok since like, you know, the Great Gamer Furry Wars. I made my account in 2019, but I was, you know, I used to be one of the groups who used to hide it on their phones, because like, if you remember the Great Gamer Furry Wars, that was hilarious, but man, but the D'Amelios, I just don't understand, like, it's mind-boggling to me. Let me read you guys some numbers real quick. I want you just to sit here and like just contemplate this. I can't get how they're famous. Think about this. Charlie D'Amelio has 114 million followers. I mean, even still, her music's, not to hate on her music, but like, it's pretty generic. It's pretty generic. I mean, she just sounds very in vain to Billie Eilish, which is, I mean, I don't even want to compare her to Billie Eilish. She's like, Billie Eilish is good at what she does, and she puts unique sounds. But think about this. Charlie D'Amelio has 9.2 billion likes. That's same. I wouldn't deny a chance for me to, you know, get my name in there, you know, build some reputations. And if they were to ask me, oh, what do you think of us being famous? I'm gonna say it doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's that. I would love to see Prince go over there. Let's ask them dinner with the D'Amelios and have Mr. Prince go on there. That'd be wonderful. 9.2. Think about that. 9.2 billion likes. I want to get back on the likes thing for a minute. 9.2 billion likes. There are currently around, I think, 7.35 billion people on Earth. Alright, so let's consider this. There are 7.9 billion people on Earth. 375 million people in the United States. No, I would like wear. Oh, that'd be pretty clever. That'd be pretty clever. Yeah. Say you're a big famous wrestler. But no, man, just the likes, that like ratio, that whole like the like thing, it baffles me. Drama emotional. Nikado avocado. Let's get a Mr. Prince and Nikado avocado video. Like, get them to go over and eat dinner there. Is it? Yeah, but no. It's in total of, yeah. Well, no, think about, that's in total, I'm not saying that's a single video, but I'm saying all, but just think about how crazy that is. She has more likes than there are people on Earth. Like, that's just crazy to think about. Yeah, let's get a Mr. Prince and Nikado avocado dinner with the D'Amelios collab. I would sit down and watch that. I watched the James Charles one. I mean, say what you will about James Charles, what he was doing was wrong, but like, at least the dude was like understood. That would be so funny. You go about how you could bring up the fact that he doesn't have a real mansion. Just do that. Come on, Prince. We'll get that arranged. We'll get in contact with the D'Amelios somehow. You have a good TikTok following. You know, do the dude who's like singing the guy who's like singing Mr. Beast's song until he gets noticed by him on TikTok kind of thing. Alright, let's use this time to Swaddle. I'm glad to not get Swaddle. But no, but just it really, I keep bringing back the likes thing due to the fact that like it's so baffling. It's so baffling to me that like in total like 9.2 billion Oh, Prince, after... I feel if Prince were to do that, he would make a video, like, where what Prince was watching, on the where he goes in the plane, and he's sitting there crying on the plane, like, Mr. Prince squishes my face in spaghetti, emotional. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna have Pels out in total. I just want to switch train him for a little bit, get his, like, stats up, or his levels up. Because it's easier to train him on lower level routes than it is on higher level routes, I feel. At this point, since we're playing the safe game. This is like 23 experience. Yeah, alright, wait. He only needs 23 more. But no, we'll be fine, don't worry. We're not going to lose Pels. We're not going to lose Pels. We're fine. But man, it's just... TikTok is its... I watched a video about this guy. Comparing... You guys remember Vine? Remember Vine? You know, the amazing, like... meme machine that it was. Vine, people are like, oh, TikTok's the new Vine. I don't know, man. I would not compare TikTok to the new Vine. I feel Vine had a lot more Vine was a lot more quotable, I feel. She uploads the times days, gets about 1 minute per like. That's friggin' mad, man. Oh my god. But, you know, it's the whole thing, like, TikTok, well, of course, TikTok is in a Musical.ly, because it originally was Musical.ly. That's the thing, like, a lot of people forget, is that TikTok at one point in its life was Musical.ly before it was bought out. And I think TikTok, if it wasn't for, you know, the whole meme, like, the meminess of it, you know, going on there and bullying furries, it wouldn't have gone as big as it was, as it would be now. But no, man, it doesn't... But no, it's just... I cannot equivocate or compare PewDiePie's fame to Charlie D'Amelio's fame. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, you know, oh, PewDiePie got famous off just playing video games, yada yada yada. That's not entirely true. I mean, yes, that is a basis of his audience. That's based as a higher audience. That's really how he got big. But still, he got big because of his personality. I just don't... Charli D'Amelio just doesn't... You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't have that type of, like... You never see her personality in her TikToks. It's just her dancing. My friend something about cursed about Nick once. Nikado Avocado is a scary dude. Like, he's the type of guy... I would not... Nick seems like the type of person, like, he'll be having a positive moment one day, and then he'll just... Or, like, a minute later, he just snaps. Like, ugh, he is a... What is he doing now? I mean, he's still... It's crazy. He is a cameo. I was thinking, I kind of want to get him to pay to say, subscribe to Mr. Prince. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. That'd be funny to me. Pay him to say, subscribe to... Hey guys, Nikado Avocado here. Make sure to subscribe to Mr. Prince on YouTube.com. That would be hilarious. Prince could have that at the end of every of his videos. That would be wonderful. But man, the whole... my D'Amelio's rant. I'm going to continue my D'Amelio rant. The whole thing with TikTok is that I can never... understand, you know, TikTok fame. I just feel it's unfair to compare YouTube fame to TikTok fame, because a following on TikTok is like, you could have like 27,000 TikTok followers. Like, girls will be like, or guys and girls will be like, I have 27,000 followers on TikTok, and they're averaging like 5 views per video. Not to hate on their viewer average. I just feel, if you were to say 27,000 viewers on TikTok is like, gonna slam my face into my keyboard until I'm unconscious after hearing you say that, my friend. But I could get it. I mean, how do not pay him and feed him to say something that's so evil. All right, wait. Okay, we're gonna use this time. Just go to we're gonna go to a private tab. We're gonna do Cameo. I don't want this to mess up my search results. We're gonna Cameo. Nick. Nikado. Here it is. How much does he cost? Hey guys, it's me, Nikado Avocado. This is where I personally 5-minute long videos for you or somebody else on your behalf of you. Birthday wishes or condolences / sympathy throughout or rant thoughts or random surprises. Or even just roast somebody. Anything you want, anniversaries, milestones, graduation, first day of school, whatever the occasion. I can't wait to make videos for you. Please leave as much info as you can when you submit your request. Oh, $150. Oh, one day, but that day is not today. Oh, I do not want to open up my email. Whoops. Dude, I would not pay $150. Like, if it was like $50, maybe $40, I'd probably do it. Like, just for a meme or get him to say something hilarious. But no, we're not gonna pay Nikado Avocado like 150 smackaroos to say subscribe. You know what? Listen, maybe one day, maybe we'll eventually get him to say that, but not today. Prince, you're safe from that video for today. You're safe. You're fine. Don't worry. Just for now. Okay, well, I know there's a rival battle up here. So wait, let me get my Padova higher level. We've been doing this for like almost 2 hours. We're good. Probably for... Yeah, that's something. Prices, I was on the whole cameo thing. It started getting traction, I feel, with the Nigel Farage. You know what I'm talking about? He was a British Prime Minister, and he's like, give my regards to Big Chungus, or something like that. They're getting him to say, like, so many things. Oh, Prince, I just opened my DM. I was having trouble making a thumbnail. I should use that. I will use that next stream. Thank you so much. Like a giant cartoon mallet. You might as well just tag with the weapon. Like, I'll attack you with a giant cartoon mallet with Nikado's face and belly on it. Dude. Nikado Avocado. You were shown a photo of him, or I saw photos of him. It was either you or I've seen photos of him before. He did these whole mukbang things, and that's not healthy to consume that much food, like in that one sitting. Because like, I'm losing weight myself, and like for anyone out there who's losing weight or is overweight like myself, and I'm losing weight, a ton of it. I'm losing quite a bit. I'm making my own journey. That's besides the point. If you're out there losing weight, for one, get out there, exercise. Walk for at least like. You don't have to walk a lot. Just walk. That's the best thing I can say. Or if you want to do more high intensity workouts that are going to burn more calories, do that. But also make sure you're setting reasonable goals, doing your calorie deficits, eating foods that are more nutritional than like a bag of like candy. You know what I mean? Like, it's just basic stuff. Enough about my diet. Yeah, walking is amazing. I love hiking. If you know me, I love hiking. Just did a hike this weekend. I did around 10 miles. That's a lot of fun. Backpacking and hiking are a lot of fun, especially with a group of friends. But just eating that much food in that like span, like he eats like a ton. It's crazy, dude. Like he'll eat. There's professional eaters. I'm not saying what he's doing is like, it's never been done before. We were I believe my health class one year we watched a dude, hiking. Nothing's better than a hike. But no, we watched a professional eater eat, and like those guys are wild, man. Oh my gosh, they'll eat absurd amount of foods, and like they like rearrange their stomach. It's crazy. But it's the whole thing of, I'm surprised he's not dead at the rate he is at. You know what I mean? Like, there are things where you're like, dang, like, let me pull the photo of this dude. Yeah. Images. So, open image in new tab. So, let's just take a quick comparison real quick. And, we're gonna take a moment, 1 minute. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I get you. I have a bit of a fear of heights, but the thing is, you don't even have to hike that high. There's a lot of national parks that are a good place to hike if you're looking to do that. Depending on where you live, Civil War battlefields, that's a good place to hike that I've learned. Also, I just want to use this time. Oh wait, no, that's my other tab. Wait, let me fix that. Was it love? Let's do. Yeah, there we go. Just alright. Just take a man. But also drink water. That's also true. When you're feeling hungry, drink water. You could be dehydrated. But look at this man. Alright, that's him originally before he did all this stuff. Look at him now. Like that. It's really sad to like. I mean, I don't want to say like. I mean, I hope he makes a change in his life, and I do, but like, man, that's wild. Like, how much that shows, like, you know, how unhealthy of a diet he has. But man, Nikado Avocado, I do wish him the best. You know, I'm not, you know, making fun. I don't make fun of people based off their weight. I don't do that. I'm not doing that with him. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think he was complaining about in one of his lives, he's like overweight and stuff. I'm like, yeah, like that's good. He's acknowledging it, but man, he needs to make some serious changes. On a more positive note, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, he does say that. I mean, if that's bringing in money, I guess we all gotta make. Well, I've been wondering that too. I want to check out his channel. Let's see what his most viewed videos are. Like, we're not gonna use social. We're just gonna go to his channel. Hey guys! Well, you just heard it. Like, he's averaging. Okay, so. Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, he's eating like that. That's how he's making a lot of his revenue. Like, he's getting around. His most viewed video from his most viewed video was "I'm Too Afraid to Go to the Hospital," which is 20 million. While his second most viewed video regarding food was 10 million, which was 3 years ago. I mean, yeah, I get where he's coming from when he's saying he's eating for his career. And, you know, that's something he's chosen to do. Yeah, man, you're in a dark room and you just hear, "Hey, guys!" But no, Nick really is, and he is just something else. He really is. But I kind of blame his fan base for enabling. I mean, people are going to watch what they're going to watch. But, like, I don't think he's talked about enough online. I mean, he's talked about, you know, like, he hasn't received a lot. He needs some help. I will say that. He does need someone to say, "Hey, Nick, you can keep doing mukbang videos, man. It's good to do what you love, but, like, you gotta work some other stuff in there." You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying he should drop that entirely. I'm just saying, like, out of the best interest for himself, he should definitely do something. All right, let's move away from the topic of Nick, and let's tackle the issue of Twitter. What are you guys... Twitter, oh my goodness. Or, no, Mrs. Nagatoro, that anime that just came out. Don't Toy With Me, Mrs... Who's here has seen that yet? I watched a bit of the first episode. Don't Toy With Me, Mrs. Nagatoro. Did you guys see that? Alright, let me just heal real quick. Menacing. Twitter, man. Ugh. But no, the reason why I bring that up is there was the anime that just came out, Don't Toy With Me, Mrs. Nagatoro. Or originally Don't Bully Me, Mrs. Nagatoro, but Twitter got up in arms like, "Change the name!" You know, they were throwing rocks at the author. You know, they were just looting, or like, not looting, they were looting the likes. But man, they were throwing rocks, they were, you know, they were jaywalking across the street in protest of, you know, the word bully. Yeah, but see, it's an anime, I guess, about like from what I saw and what I watched of the first episode, it's a weird anime, but like it's, I guess, about this girl who bullies this girl who bullies this guy she likes, whatever, I think. But you know, people were calling her, the character design, racist because like she's tan. I will say she looks very tan, but people were calling her racist. So that's something that's been going on, and like they're seeing like a bunch of wild stuff. Because Twitter, if you've been to the wonderful place of Twitter.com, that's where, you know, all the insanity, where all the craziest things you'll ever see in your life is. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll. I mean, it's strange. I kind of dropped it after the first episode. You know, there's not that many animes I'm interested in right now. It's strange in the regards that, like, when you watch it, you kind of feel like, you know, when you watch something, you're just like, I feel like I shouldn't have watched that. You know, like, you get that kind of like sense of guilt. You know what I mean? Twitter, oh my, Twitter is, wonderful is not a word I would just apply to Twitter. You know, Twitter is like a car wreck. You see a car going, like, car wreck happening. It's like a car wreck. Whatever. You can never, nothing, the only good thing I saw of Twitter, I haven't even seen anything good out of Twitter. What am I saying? I mean, Twitter is a very dramatic place. It's like, I wouldn't say it's a, no, it's not a, it's not, I wouldn't say it's like a car wreck's not a good way to describe it. I think it's more of a, it's like, a hurricane? Like a tsunami? It leaves so much destruction in its aftermath that it's just like, oh my, Twitter's awful. Dude, Twitter is war. That's better to describe it. Twitter is warfare, pure warfare. Twitter is World War I. You know, you remember if you've seen there's videos of people like in trenches during the war of World War I, and like that's Twitter. But man, Twitter is something else. But man, alright, apparently, I'm just on Twitter right now. I just wanted to see what's going on, if anything big's happening. I just saw the hashtag MJ is innocent. I'm assuming they're referring to Michael Jackson. I don't know. Michael Jackson is man, Twitter is just something in its own books. Alright, let's focus on the game now. Alright, let's keep going. Also, May 12th of this year, I just saw something from Gomeg. Or Gomeg. I'm having a, what was it? Let me pull back up the tweets. If you are a, where did he post it? Yeah, Gomeg posted, this year, May 12th, they're doing a 24-hour live stream. They're raising money for, suicide prevention. I was a big Etika fan, so, you know, this is what they did. They did it last year, but if you want to tune in for that, donate money, do that May 12th. Follow him on Twitter for more updates. Good streamer. I really love the guy. So, check him out. Just wanted to put that out there if anyone wants to get involved in that. Yeah, that is so... Yeah, I mean, Twitter... Alright, let's focus on the game. So, Ashanti is doing... Ashanti's doing fine. I mean... Our essential tank of the team. We're getting Pell's W up there. We need to get Pell's W up more. Because they're like level 4. Or he's level 4. Ashanti is just a straight beast, man. Straight beast. Listen, it's a risky... Oh, wait! Oh, no. I should have taken that as my encounter. Was that? Oh, that was my wild encounter, wasn't it? Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. Alrighty, well, we can no longer get a... Oh, dang it, I wanted a Riolu. Alrighty, well, what are we gonna do? Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. If it's a dupe of a Pokemon I already have. Oh, I still can't. Pell's W, man. Pell's W, that's the way we're gonna go. You know, maybe one day if I get partnership, I should add Pell's W as an emote. That's true, yeah, the dupe clause. I forgot to mention, there's a dupe clause. If I already have a Pokemon... Yeah, you can get a Riolu on this route. Be it's a very low chance... So it's not likely in our favor, but it's still worth it. But you can get there's a dupes clause rule that states that if you already have a Pokemon in your team and you run into that Pokemon on a wild route, that technically does not count for your encounter. Yeah, man, we can get a Riolu. So hey, we can get a Lucario, if possible. I know if we do, again, it's a very small chance that we can get it, but it's still a chance that I'd still like to take. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be using the Duke's roll. I'm gonna be using items in battle due to the fact. Okay, here, let me just focus on this. Let me just try hitting with the Gust. I think I should be able to tank one move. Yeah, no, it's not worth it. Don't speed this. Fine. No, it should be fine. It's not worth it just yet. We're good. Okay. Dude, this theme does slap. Alright, we got this. We got this. We're fine. We got this. Man, Black and White's got some killer music, I will say. Him with a tackle. We got this. We're fine. Yeah, I don't think it learns Violent. I think it learns Violent at like level 9 or 10. If my memory serves me correct. From playing. I don't think they changed it. Oh. Never fun. Alright, there we go, boys. There we go. No party members lost. Let's go. Easy XP. Woo! Ashanti, let's go! Oh my gosh, right. That was close. Pels W level 7, baby! Let's go! I like to see this. Alright, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Tevin, not bad. You're thinking about how to bring out your Pokemon strength. It should be able to. Yeah, Tevin or Hugh in the game was not too terrible. I liked Hugh as a rival. I did. Oh yeah, the farmhands. Who am I? I'm the owner of this ranch. My wife. Let's go, baby! Another potion. Okay, so it'd be nicer if they just healed our Pokemon, but that's fine. Herdier, yeah. Love me Herdier. I always try to get a Lollipop if I can on a run through these games. There we go. Alright, so. Oh, also, did you guys hear about the Nintendo Switch? The pirating of the the homebrews for the Nintendo Switch. They're suing the Gary Bowser, the guy who made a big pirating software for the Switch. So that was something crazy to hear about. So you can no longer pirate, you can no longer get free games via a homebrew thing. Yeah, alright, well, did they give me one? I think they only gave me one. Yeah, okay. What do we want to do here? Yeah, Nintendo is... I mean, the best way to combat, I feel, homebrew and stuff, like, a lot of the people who are homebrewing, I know a few who are just homebrewing for one, emulation, and two, customization. If Nintendo were just to, you know, I hope the next software update they release, they just allow you to customize your Switch's home screen, like, upload photos, like, you could like, they have the ability to send Switch photos to your phone. They should make it so you could send photos from your phone to your Switch and have that be your backgrounds. Like, you can, like, customize the themes, you know, maybe customize the music with different themes. There's so many things they could be doing that they're just failing at with the Switch. Because, I mean, the Switch has been out for almost, like, 4 years now? 4 or 5? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a little bit, but no. The Switch has been out for a good time now, and we still... The 3DS, at this point in its life, had more customization than the Nintendo Switch. Which is also kind of disappointing to hear. But, I mean, hey, maybe Nintendo at E3 will surprise us with something. That's all we can hope for, though. This is Nintendo, after all, and they've been falling short of goodness recently. Is that the word I could use? Yeah, pirating doesn't make sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of the people who are pirating, like, older games, or, like, emulation on the Switch, they already have Nintendo Switch Online, which is a subpar service compared, you know, to Xbox Live, or, PlayStation Plus. You know, you have an issue when... I just think they need to, one, create... What they need to do is they have a GameCube and Wii emulator type thing, where you can. Here's if I was like the head of Nintendo and I could say something about this, this is what I would do. So what you're gonna have is we're gonna release GameCube games on the Switch, okay? GameCube, Wii games, N64 games, etc., Game Boy games. We're gonna release them on the Switch. It is bad, but here's how they can save it or make some more benefits being the $20. Sell those games on the eShop, but if you have NSO, you get all those games for free with the emulation. So it's like how they have the SNES and the NES emulators. All right, thank you so much, Cycles, for coming out, man. I really appreciate you. I'll hope to see you next stream, brother. Stay safe. But no, this is what they, this is some things or some actions they can approach the Switch and, like, fix a lot of the main issues. I think, for one, you know, bringing focus. You have emulation on, it's not like emulation's impossible. The Switch can run GameCube games. We've seen it with Mario Sunshine with the All-Stars, and we've seen it with the Wii games. The Joy-Cons can, you know, act as Wii controllers, essentially. So it's not like, oh, it's impossible, like, we can't do it. It's possible. Nintendo just doesn't want to do it, but they need to. So if they want to fight piracy and all this other crap, what they have to do is they have to start pushing, like, like, having different emulators on NSO, offered with NSO. Yeah, see, don't get me, and it's not like, the thing is, with the NES and SNES, they're not even offering that many great games. Like, they don't offer Earthbound, which they should. If you've not played Earthbound, play Earthbound. That's a great game. There's so many classics on the SNES that's not offered on the emulator on the Switch, and the same thing with the NES. Well, NES, a lot of it's mediocre games. There's a few, you know, big prize titles, but, you know, NES makes sense. There was not a lot of first-party Nintendo software, but as the years went on with the SNES, there was a lot of great first-party Nintendo software and great third-party. Like, I don't believe Chrono Trigger is on the Chrono Trigger's not even on NSO, which is surprising to me, because Chrono Trigger is beloved, man. Chrono Trigger. Well, I also think they sell Chrono Trigger on the Switch, but still, you know what I mean? Like, they could still sell them, but, you know, have different things. Yeah, third-party... The third parties they have are, like, stuff that either released in the US and ultimately flopped, or never released in the USA, period, and people don't care about. And they're not even, like, big, like, third-party titles that ever released in the USA. I don't know, there's so many things that could be done with NSO to increase its potential, like appeal, that it just feels like Nintendo is falling short. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Not even Mega Man, Castlevania, Contras. They don't have any of that. Heck, they don't even have, like, I'm pretty sure they're, like, they don't even have the first Metal Gear game. And the Metal Gear, I'm pretty sure Metal Gear came out on the SNES, which is crazy to me, or NES, whatever. But, like, come on, man. There's so many things Nintendo could be doing better that they are failing at. Look at even the Skyward Sword port. I'm hyped for that. I'm probably gonna buy it when it comes out. But the main issue with the Skyward Sword port is, that, look at the HD. I'm pretty sure Wind Waker wasn't $60 HD when it came out for the Wii U. I don't think it was. The price for Wind Waker HD when it came out, I believe, was like... What was it? Yeah, like $30. But they're charging you, like, they're charging you for a remake that's, like, that's apparently worth a modern day game. Like, Skyward Sword's pretty good, but, like, still, man, it's just, there's so many incompetent moves. Yeah, it's $60 for Skyward, and, like, the original game wasn't even worth that much. Heck, Wind Waker HD wasn't worth that much. Yeah, Nintendo, I love Nintendo Death, man, I do. But Nintendo is just recently, I feel, I'm not sure if it's Doug's fault. I don't think this is solely Doug Bowser's fault. But it just feels like there's a disconnect between them and their fan base now. You know what I mean? Like, before, I feel Reggie was very, you know, in tune with what the people were saying. That's at least how I interpreted it when I was there. When I saw him do it, because he understood, you know, he understood the memes, he kind of understood the culture that was there, he understood the people who were involved with the fan base. It just feels like Doug wants to be that, but Doug just, I feel, no, it was It was $30 when it came out for Wind Waker. But no, Doug feels like an insider looking in. And, you know, that's probably... I'm surprised they chose someone like Doug to be the head of Nintendo America. I mean, I'm sure we haven't seen that much of Doug as well. We haven't seen that much of him, so I cannot... I hate railing on him this hard and saying, like, oh, this, that, and this. But keep in mind, we have not... I want to also say, we've not seen a lot of Doug from... Yeah, he had good relationship with Nintendo of Japan, that's true. And you're right, as well, Suarez, Nintendo of Japan also calls all the shots. But it also, I think Doug is kind of out of the loop, and hopefully, I feel by E3 this year, I think we're going to see Nintendo, you know, start picking up its pace. You know, start getting back into its groove. Because, let's be real here, after its dismal performance this year with Animal Crossing New Horizons, I know NFB will, you know, get mad at me for saying this, and Horizons was... I liked Horizons, it was okay, but, like, it's just... It felt very... They should have delayed it another year. They should have delayed it more, and I get it. They released it, COVID, oh, everyone's inside, video game markets are up, let's go do that. But still, New Horizons felt like a subpar experience. Like, it just did not feel like a full game. And, you know, Nintendo's got a lot of, things to do. Alright, see you so much. Alright, see you later, Prince. Thank you so much for coming, man. Thank you for stopping by. But no, I mean, Doug Bowser, and it's getting kind of late. I might want to start heading out soon. But no, y'all, I think to close up what I'm thinking, you know, before I have to go to bed and stuff, etc., etc. Because I got stuff to do in the morning. You know, y'all know what it is. But, the thing is, I think by E3 of this year, we're going to see some form of rebuilding in Nintendo or some reconnection with the fans. And we're going to see a lot of the stuff we've been hoping for in the games. So, yeah, I mean, with that, I think we've been streaming about an hour now. Stream muscles are a bit weak, and also it's getting a bit late. I decided just to boot up something late at night. I want to thank everyone for coming out. It really means a lot to me. And, you know, it's a beautiful night out. Get some sleep, y'all. You know, use this time wisely. Go out, sleep, etc., etc. Don't know what else to say, but as a great man once said, take care of yourself, and of course, as usual, please have yourself a damn good one. And as I say, just keep it simple. Thank you for watching.